Good day people, another video, and in this one let's take a look at the topic of falling and what we can do to fall better, because let's deal with it. In life we will fall, no matter if you're into physical practice like skateboarding, acrobatics, gymnastics, dance, parkour, martial arts, anything where a little bit more risk is involved, or generally if you're just a living human being going through life, falling will happen. So in this video, let's take a look at a couple mechanisms and a couple of partner practice ideas so we fall just a little bit better. Take a look what my legs are doing when I jump down from this ledge into this pool. They bend, they fold. They act as shock absorbers to lessen the impact of the fall or the jump. And this is something very valuable that we can learn for the falling practice. How to use our extremities, arms and legs, to lessen the impact when we fall down, right? There is a technique, I like to call it the shrimp fall, where we can practice exactly this. So let's jump into it. So for the shrimp fall, we will start in a low squatting position. Already here, we are kind of folded onto our legs. Later we will do it from standing, but for now, let's make it a little bit easier. Now, especially the next step would be learning how to use the arms as a shock absorber. So from this very low squat, and I can be in a staggered position, I would reach back, right? And from this reaching, the first step that will happen is that I will directly bend my arm a little bit. This is the role of the shock absorber. I won't fall onto a straight arm, but I will receive the floor gently and I can fold into it. And this is something you can practice directly from the squat all the way around yourself, kind of like a compass or like a clock. I will fall and I will absorb and I will come back. Now for the second step, we will be doing exactly that, low squat. First, receive the floor with the arm, but then happens why I call it the shrimp. I will receive the floor, and now I will push with my legs all the way away, so I will receive the floor with my bum, with the meaty part of my bum. And from there, I will take a simple roll onto my back. It doesn't need to be a full backwards roll, just lightly rolling on the back and forwards again. Squatting, reaching, pushing, and directly receiving. And there shouldn't be any impact. It really should feel very smooth. And like before, we can already practice it in a compass, going around the body, always turning, receiving, and pushing onto the bum, rolling over the back. Now for the next step, let's take it into standing. Before going into the floor, there needs to happen something, which is an actual fall. So before faking the fall, I want to get out of balance and actually feel the fall happen. Then I will take a step and use the shrimp fall to guide myself swiftly and smoothly into the floor. Once again, I stand, I initiate a fall, I step, and I push away. And also here, let's directly use the compass as a means to explore the fall into all directions, so we can be sure that we can't only fall to this side, but all around ourselves. Falling does not happen when we want it to happen, but falling simply happens, right? So therefore, practicing falling is quite limited if we just do it with ourselves alone. We need a little bit of unpredictability, and because of that, we need a partner. So now next up, let's try to use the shrimp fall in a partner setting where we can experience just a little bit more uncertainty, and actually this experience of falling can happen a little bit better. Now, disclaimer, please take it super easy. Take it slow, communicate with your partner when something is too much or too little, and enjoy. So for the partner practice, let's welcome Sarah back on the channel again. Hello. Check Sarah's Instagram out, and everything about Sarah's work you will find also in the video description. But now let's directly jump into the exercise. So we go back to the second version of the shrimp, that is from squat, using the shrimp to go into the floor. So a little bit of a mean exercise. Sarah will stay in the low squatting position, and I will manipulate her body either by pushing, by pulling, or by giving a rotation. And she needs to act accordingly and use the shrimp in order to not fall down and make it as smooth as possible, just like water.
My friend.
Something to consider when practicing falling, because it is not something that we do on purpose. We also need to approach it from a certain mindset, and that is the mindset of letting it happen. When we are playing these partner tasks, it's not really that we're constantly thinking about what to do next and how to react next. This needs to happen intuitively. This needs to happen kind of instinctively. So if you are practicing this, try to be in a state of mind where you simply allow things to happen, you allow the fall to happen, and therefore also kind of decrease the fear of going into the floor. For the second level, let's do it directly from standing. So using the last level of the shrimp squat. Sarah will stand, and I will once again propose a direction, either by pushing, by pulling, by giving the body a spin. You can experiment a little bit. Also, if you want to push and pull on the shoulders or the hips, maybe you even want to play with the legs a little bit. But this is basically the game. Into the floor, out of the floor. So for the end of this video, for me it's quite important to say that falling is not falling. In every discipline that you're practicing, in every situation, we need to fall differently and we need to adapt to certain situations. So falling in acrobatics is a little bit different than falling in skateboarding. It's a little bit different than falling in climbing and parkour, martial arts, so on and so forth. But still, the mechanism that is used in the shrimp can be really applied to many situations. So maybe from here on, it's up to you to kind of adapt it to your situation and practice specific drills that could help you understand the mechanic of the shrimp in your practice. Now, if you want to learn more about falling and are interested in diving deeper into the art of falling and rolling, I have something for you. That is my Falling and Rising online program. A full-on online program, not only with techniques on falling like rolling or the shrimp, but also how to use your breath to regulate arousal, how to detect self-beliefs that maybe induce fear inside of your body, which limit you or hinder you from going for the things that you want to do in your practice or in life. If you want to check it out, go to www.teisner.shop, read everything and use the code YouTube10 for a 10% discount. Everything else is to be found in the video description. Comment if you want to see videos like this or any other videos. Subscribe to this channel as weekly videos will come for sure, and see you on the next occasion. Have a good time.